The time has come for lions to tell I and I own story. Yes, you're listening to Lion's Voice. I and I is Ras Tafari hailing from the island of St. Croix. Yeah, I'm bringing to you Ras Tafari vibes. Can you feel it? Rastafari. Babylon born when Rasta come together. Can you feel it? Rastafari, because Babylon done when I and I come together. Look how we live together, Look how we work together, Oh, Babylon done when Rasta come together. Hail I, Rastafari, His Majesty and Empress men and bless. Yeah man, hailing from St. Croix, Rastafari, hail you. Love,
I will never stop, hail the Most High, and I will never stop, call Rastafari. Blessed love, this is Kushite representing for the Lion's Voice. We are here to tell our own story.
So right now, you have this bandwagon effect of people wearing Locs now. Locs has become a fashionable thing. You know, way back when I was growing up in the 90s with the Locs and things, why you could be in an area with about 1 million people, only use the locked up, only use a natty dread there, only have dreadlocks there, you know.
The year is 1892, and the land of Ethiopia has been experiencing 4 years of terrible famine and drought. They call it the Kikuken, or the evil days. At least 1/3 of the human population and 90% of the cattle have died. The hyenas have feasted on so many carcasses that they have become overweight and barely able to move. Just when the people could take no more of the evil days, a woman named Wasiro Yeshimabe is giving birth in a place called Erjersa Gora. This is her 9th attempt to bring forth new life. Her previous 8 attempts only resulted in death. Will this child live? Thankfully, a healthy baby boy is born. His first cries are drowned by thunder and lightning flashes across the night sky. The heavens open up and torrential rain starts to fall. Ethiopia's drought is over, and the baby boy is given the name Tafari, meaning one to be feared or respected. Locs Tafari's father, Ras Tafari, is a very important man in 1892 Ethiopia. Although he is overjoyed at the birth of his newborn son, he cannot spend much time with him. Ras Tafari is the governor of Harar and must get back to the famous walled city to deal with its affairs. Furthermore, he is the foreign minister of Ethiopia, and having traveled to different places in Europe, he is very aware of the material and military advances they have made and the looming threats they pose to his country. Ras Tafari knows that the majority of Ethiopians have no idea what is coming, and that he has to work that much harder to secure the realm. Locs Tafari would grow up to become the legendary emperor, Haile Selassie I. To understand his journey, we must first understand the Ethiopia that he was inheriting, and what it was like when he was born in 1892. Get your copy of Kwesi Bansu's book, Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1, The Rise of the Priestly Warrior Kings, and increase your knowledge about the history, politics, and culture of Ethiopia in 1892, and how it connects to the rest of African and world history at the time. Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1 is available for purchase at www.bookmanexpress.pub. Please visit for more information.
Sometimes, a couple of years back, when the spokesperson of the police force made some very the cards he played were so discordant, man, that he looked as if he wanted to light a flame that could engulf I and I, you know, trying to link Rastafari, trying to link dreadlocks with courtesan, which is another huge thing. Why they're killing themselves over nothing. Trying to link I with that, and then the fraud game they have in Nigeria, which is called Yahoo boys. In our code is 419 in the criminal area code, so you can say either 419 or Yahoo. So you have a lot of Yahoo boys. So right now you have this bandwagon effect of people wearing locks now. Locks has become a fashionable thing. Way back when I was growing up in the 90s with the locks and things. Why? You could be in an area with about 1 million people, only use the locked up. Only is a natty dread there. Only you have dreadlocks there. You is the one different. You see me, King?
Yes, I see.
So now you have, yeah. So now you have a lot of dreadlocks, not Ras Tafari people. You have a lot of dreadlocks. That's fashion. The bandwagon is massive. So because of that, the police spokesperson made that statement and tried to link her. So we were very quick to do a rejoinder and call him out to make his statement very, very specific and take off Rastafari people from there, because he said people with Rasta hair. That's very ambiguous. Yes. You understand? Rastafari is Rastafari. Now bring us into that bandwagon, system. So he corrected himself.
Can Nigerian people, the average man and woman on the street in Nigeria, tell the difference between a Rastafari brethren and sister and a dreadlocks? Can they tell the difference? Do people know the difference?
Many of them can't, but quite an appreciable number of them can. From your looks, from your mannerisms and things, yes, quite an appreciable number can, but many will find it difficult to do, because what they see is just the Locs. And once they see Locs, the next thing they think about is Bob Marley, reggae music, Rasta. In that sequence, in that progression, you see that Bob Marley, reggae music, Rasta. That's steppings that way. So I try to change that effect, and then some of them very laughable this time. Some of them will see you as a dreadlocks, and then probably you have some colors, some African colors, ITAL colors, repping Africa. You hear, hey Ghanaian, hey, stuff like that. They just call you a name of another country, as if you're coming from somewhere different. Yes. Because funny enough, we've been the giant of Africa that we were, because I don't think we are anymore. We are still the big brother in Africa, though. But then, looking at our flag is very worrisome. It's very sad to know that our flag is just green, white, green. That there are no, that African colors, put together by the UNIA, way back that was launched in Ireland that many African countries adopted. We didn't adopt that, and we were supposed to be shining the light for a lot of other African nations. In Africa, you have a lot of countries using different variations of, different variations of that. Many countries, almost 40 countries. 30-something countries are using it.
Ethiopia too. That was to honor Ethiopia and Ethiopia's role.
True. Yes, I.
You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, man. I know. So, but we don't have it. We have green, white, green.
Yes.
So it's always cumbersome lecturing people about that, about the fact that this is Africa. This is what it should be. And now explaining the colors and all that, like Marcus Garvey did, and everything, trying to make them understand. But then still a whole lot of them don't understand that. And then
well, great is the Almighty, and greatly to be praised in the city of Haile Selassie I, the mountain of His holiness.
Yeah, from Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, the whole entire continent.
Beautiful for situation, the door of the whole earth is Mount Zion. from Accra to Addis Ababa.
Yes, this beautiful continent, better control, Mama Africa.
Very beautiful.
From Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, I smile for Mama.
I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long since I see Mama. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw. We gonna use solar energy, use sanitation to build the ecology. We utilizing green technology. We hailing Haile Selassie first without apology. And then we build the youth them economy. We dismantle Babylon monopoly. We teach the youth them how to live properly. Tell them make sure them got the title for them property.
Yes, this beautiful continent, better control, Mama Africa. From Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, I smile for Mama Africa.
I love you, Mama. Your heart never harden. I wanna turn all your slums into garden. I wanna stop all of your youths from starving. I wanna stop all of your tribes from warring. So much to say, so many feelings. We've both been hurt, we both need healing. Since the League of Nations you've been appealing. You stand up against them backdoor dealing. I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long since I see Mama. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw. Then I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long in America. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw.
So be still, all enemies of Jah. Know that he is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the Lion Conqueror. And it was said of Ethiopia, the highest himself shall establish her. His Majesty was born there.
And I know that I love you so. There's no place that I'd rather go. Tired of walking through slush and snow. Repatriation, that's a must I know.